I wasn't even paying attention to it once we got going. Right. Oh, it says that you're live, but I can't see it yet. Give it a second. There we go.
Looks like I was the only one to drop out. Everyone else is in, or maybe I was just the slowest to get back. Probably slowest.
Depends on whether they get kicked out and how quick. Yeah, although you have started up the broadcast as well, so.
F, yeah. F's in chat.
Yeah. Let me take a copy of this and change my...
This is where I see them all storming into turn one. I'll be like, damn it. And I just have to... Come on. Right, let's put... If I put on...
JP went into Division 2 by mistake because this is the first time we've been in Division
1. Right, let's go medium tyre testing. This could be a very messy race, to be fair. Because this is a tricky track to just get up to speed on.
Oh, I like not actually having... I've really... This is probably not good just staring at a screen still, but...
So...
The stream...
On air on my screen.
Yeah, probably just my laptop. Oh, it is really hot actually. I wonder if I can put it somewhere.
Yeah, I did about 5 laps just before I started on mediums, just to see what the fuel was like. And yeah, it looks like maybe with a bit of fuel saving can get to 20. And then maybe a bit more, might be able to get a bit more. So if I can, basically I just want to go as far as I can on the mediums, just to get as far as I can to the race, and then just sprint the last stop is the plan.
Nice.
What are the rules here? I don't know, I've just joined.
Rules are you need to use mediums for a third of the race, which for this one is 18 laps. So it'd be, mediums, so he's going to run as long as he can, so he'll cover that, because the Viper will do about 18 laps easily.
I use a T500 NEC, or NEC, however you want to call yourself. Thrustmaster T500. I don't know if there's a T500 and a T500 RS, or is that just like it's always called the RS?
That's a good question, yeah, because it's only since you say the RS that I recognise the name of it. As pit engineer, I can look that up for you, I guess.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what they always do in real life as well. They ask them what wheel they're using while they're going around the track.
So the T500 comes up with a Samsung Galaxy Tab A7, a
Ooh.
T500 boiler with a Turbo 500. It's got a copper
no, I tried the boiler. It doesn't have very good pedals.
Let me add Thrustmaster to that search.
Oh, I see. RS come with the pedals. Yeah, so I got the pedals here. Makes sense.
I wonder if that's like racing set or something.
Yeah, it could be actually. Oh, are we starting? Let's have a clean race. Yeah, we're going for it apparently.
Here we go.
Right. It doesn't say RS on the wheel, does it? No.
No, because it's probably the combination that it is.
Yeah.
That it's a T500 wheel, but if you get the RS version, it comes with pedals.
I see. Right. I forgot where I'm starting. 8th?
6th.
7th.
6th, I think.
7th.
Was it 7th?
Yeah, I got a 7th on there. Right, here we go then.
Here we go. Other rules are there's no track cuts or collisions on. Collisions will be reviewed afterwards if we need them to be. So we can, if there's any interest in driving, we can report drivers afterwards. And track cuts will also be reviewed after.
Excuse me, mate. He just took me straight off at the start.
Oh, hello.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what is this? Someone just like nerfed the field.
Oh. Whoa, somebody's going to get reported. Oh man.
That was like Liuzzi in Monza a few years ago, where he just came in sideways and T-boned off the field.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, hopefully people settle down now.
Yeah, what was all that about? You see him? You just put me on the dirt straight away. You're just like, I'm having that space. He took me right off the track.
Yes. I see you there, but if I continue on my line, I'm going to have problems. So I'm going to pass those to you. So we can report that. That'll
Sorry, mate.
I can't remember who it was though.
It was this guy, I think, in front of me.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Because
it was a bit naughty. I mean, I don't really know what he was expecting to do there, because can't really do it otherwise.
No, absolutely. That was an impressive take over the sausage curve there.
Yeah, sometimes that. Oh, Blue's gone round.
Ooh.
Blue just nailed that last corner badly.
Brilliant. Just in the sense that it gives you a gap behind you. Oh, and he's come back on bad. Oh, that's painful. This is 52 laps. I hate when people try to win at the first corner. Yes, absolutely. And people just don't seem to think about the concertina effect.
No.
That if you brake early because there's one person in front of you, then that's fine. But if there's 5-6 people in front of you, you need to brake before 5 times of that gap.
Oh! I need to do the same thing as the guy in front. You see that in a sec.
Yeah.
Oh, he's off now. Thank God.
So you can do tactical play in here, like if you know that somebody's like he hit you off on that first start-finish straight and didn't leave you any room. So you could report him. So if he ends up in front of you, you can be like, oh, okay, I've got no need to overtake you because I know that you're going to get penalised for.
I mean, I would agree with you if it was lap 51 or 52, but there's a few. I want to get in front of him before that.
No, absolutely. When you're racing, I do mean like at the end of the race. It's like if they end up in front of you, like actually you're dangerous. I'm not going to try and make this move. You'll get invites into various teams doing well here, I'd have thought, and offers to join in next season.
Oh God. Well, I'm up to 3rd.
Oh, nice.
I'm not thinking about fuel yet though, so I need to think about that. I sort of want to just see how far up we can get, but.
Yeah, I'm just watching where you're shifting. You'll get 18 laps on that.
Oh God, I hate that corner. Right. Oh, mediums. Brake earlier. Come on.
Sorry, you just need to watch 2 cars ahead, not only the car in front of you. Yes, absolutely, Dimitri. Sorry, it's not Dimitri. I wonder how you pronounce it. Sorry, I think I've butchered your name there. I didn't mean to.
I'd go CNF for the safe.
Yes, CNF.
Until we get the CNF clan coming in here, then we're screwed.
Yeah.
Unless you're able to provide a pronunciation and stick it on the side of your livery, so we can
so we can all join, commentate on it. Well, going off the video, we'd all get it wrong still.
Dimitar. Ah, there we go. That works. Dimitar.
Dimitar, and then I think there's an extra bit on the end, but that I guess Dimitar is like the Andy of Andrew. But CNF is cool too, so there you go, options.
Okay, CNF Dimitar. Right. Let's see.
Yeah, much respect for Z28. I think he's very chilled out and good racer for 99% of the time, because everybody has their flaws. But yeah, he had a motto of if I can't pass you clean, then I can't pass you. quite good.
It's a good idea, and then you're like on the last lap, and you're thinking, "Oh, I really want to pass this guy."
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Nickname. Right.
Streams are always a place to learn. Oh, go on.
I want to try and catch the leader because we're gaining, but I have a feeling he's probably saving a bucket load more fuel than I am. Good.
Yeah.
And he's definitely quicker than me in pure pace, so I'm not sure if it's worth me just going for the fun and just having a battle with him and then find out I've been absolutely stomped in the pits, or
I go for whichever you want to do, because I was expecting to come like 10th, so you've outshot me already. So if you want to have fun and try and catch up to the front for the fun of it, don't worry about it.
yeah, he did well, didn't he, old Fabio? Blitzed him. Oh my god, how do you grow fast? Oh, don't ask me. I have no idea. I did it.
Apparently you just put some writing on the side of your car, Melty, and
I'd love to tell you because everyone wants to know.
yeah. I'd have to tell you, but it cost you 500 subscribers. That's how you do it.
What wheel? T500 apple pie. Yes, it is, Andy.
Can't get away from me, Melty. Hello.
No, I am Andy, actually. You just can't. I've just got Andy's in his ruzzwald account right now. Just trying to.
Yeah. The truth is, ruzzwald's account is like my Stig account. It's where I go to so that nobody knows it's me as an alien.
Oh, I'm not far off, but I think I'm probably losing too much fuel.
You've got like 20 laps. Well, almost 20 laps worth of fuel. So you're doing okay.
Oh god, I hate that corner. I'm very tense through that corner every time.
I'm not racing this evening, Melty. I've not been well all day, so ruzzwald has kindly stepped in for me, so I don't need to concentrate on the race. I'm struggling to look at the screen all this time, so I'm only half looking at the screen and chatting to Ruz. Thoughts on bugs, as in bugs in the game, Frosty? Oh, thanks, Melty. Yeah, I've slept for most of the day, but my head still feels a little bit funny. So, but yeah, hopefully one more night of sleeping should be good. Insect bugs from Frosty. I was just going to comment on that and say, you know, what kind of bugs do we want? Ladybugs? Bugs life. Thoughts on bugs? They really help the ecosystems. So they're a really good thing to have. Don't particularly like them crawling over me though. In fairness.
Not fancying an I'm a celeb appearance.
I'd cope okay with it. I just, you know, maybe not the spiders, but they're arachnids, not bugs. So bugs I can probably cope with.
To be fair, I think I could probably cope with ending for a 6-figure salary to get through it.
That is a true word there.
Especially nowadays, the tasks are so much easier. They used to be proper brutal, but now they're a bit soft.
Yeah. Well, they probably ran out of people that would actually go through the brutal stuff and be a celebrity.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, you've got 1,000 subs now, so that pretty much qualifies you for
honestly, the amount of emails I've been getting from them, they're just hassling me. I just can't shake them away. I've already told them I haven't got any ice rink boots or whatever they're called, so I can't ice skates. So I can't do that one. They're not listening to me.
And you said I only appear with my helmet. You have to consider me like a colourful Stig.
Yeah.
Like, no.
This is quite good. Thingy's caught up to Robert, and we're sort of both caught him. but I still imagine he must be saving a bunch of fuel or something.
I would have thought so. He was battling with Nathan in one of my streams. It's amazing to have him in. Both him and Nathan, a phenomenal pace.
Oh my God.
Bugs in GT Sport though, Frosty, going off. That's probably what you were asking. It feels very poor these days when you get games with like huge bugs in. You think back to the release of
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's the one. I was just looking at my shelf to see the name of the game that I couldn't remember. Cyberpunk, and you're like, it was very poor. They must have known it was bad on PS4, and rather than just let those folks down and say, look, you know, we were too ambitious, we couldn't do it, so we're not going to sell you a game that doesn't work. They launched it and just had like huge update patches, and they still didn't make it playable.
Wow. To be fair, I can't think of new games that don't have bugs though, to be fair.
No, and they all do, and the internet's made it worse, hasn't it? Because they can do day one patches now.
Yeah.
So they can be like, you know, we're close enough, it kind of works, we'll release the game and we'll give you a big, 60 gig day one patch to fix all the bugs that were in it. And they still don't catch them all. But we're also demanding as consumers to have bigger and better games. And the more complicated the games, the more it makes it harder to test for all the bugs.
Yeah, true.
Whereas back in the day of like Tomb Raider on PS2 or something like that, like there's no internet, there's no updates that you can get for it. It's when we sell you this game, it has to work. So they used to have like teams that would work in the factories, wouldn't they? And they'd play it and bug test it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
They would try doing everything, and they'd have to report back and be like, "Oh, so if I jumped onto this ledge, I could get out of this area and go here." And you used to get all sorts of little. You could find like websites with like.
Yeah, that used to be a good thing though, didn't it?
Go and find.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and it used to be amazing because they had to try and fix them before the release. And then there used to be cheat codes. Do you remember the days of cheat codes? Yeah,
cheat codes. Yeah. Used to love a good cheat code.
Yeah, as the logo comes on, hit XX square, R1, L1.
Yeah.
Up, down, left, right.
I used to have a notepad full of them.
Brilliant. Oh, good times. Whereas now they've kind of put it into the games, haven't they?
Yeah.
For the most part, like if it's something like where you get different costumes for, let me think, Spider-Man, and they're like, oh, we'll give you this superpower and we'll just give you a different suit. So rather than unlock it with a code, it's like, oh, this suit pretty much does that.
Oh.
Who didn't have a notepad full of games? Absolutely. Whoa.
Right, well, we've accidentally passed him. I wasn't really planning on being past him, but we'll try and catch Thingy now.
See, now this is the interesting one, isn't it? I've not got to your corner one yet. I'm interested to see whether he fights. No, he dropped off, didn't he, to let you know he wasn't going to go for it.
Yeah, I was too busy trying to find my radar because I was on my fuel when I came up to him, so I couldn't see him.
You can just hit people in this where they, you get past them like that, and then they attack you at corner one.
Yeah.
You're like, come on, like we're obviously both a similar pace. Just sit behind and let's work together to catch up. There's not greatly huge.
Oh no! Right. Oh, he's still a long way behind. Oh no, it's going to cost us time. Dirty tyres are rubbish. Right, come on. I was hoping to stay in that range of Robert, because then we have some cards to play, so I think either undercut or overcut or whatever. Yeah. But now I've lost too much time.
I think we'll find that Robert is hugely fuel saving. If you use bag UVIX on GTA San Andreas, you get 250k full armor and max stats. Oh yes, GTA used to have them in the chat, didn't it? Maybe it was theme park or something. You used to open up the chat, the multiplayer chat, and type things in, and you could cheat on that. It's going better than I could have hoped, Isa.
Oh, I really want to catch him, but that's really screwed himself up, man.
What's he got now? Yeah, he's
3 seconds.
There's something relaxing about seeing there's a gap behind, isn't there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're second place, Isa, or I say we. I'm trying to bring myself in to pretend that I'm actually, doing anything.
Yeah, you're providing all the insight into bugs.
Yeah. Start doing the Google. It'd be like a stream from Scott Mansell that he did his 24 hours, where he had his team that were able to look up stuff and do things for him whilst he was racing. Yeah, so second place, but I think the SR Robert is going to be hugely fuel saving. This is the suspicion.
We've caught him a little bit, so we'll keep trying. Because I'm not maxed out speed-wise, I'm still saving a little bit while I'm catching him, so it's not the end of the world, but it's definitely a bit of a pain in the arse trying to catch him again.
Yeah.
Oh, especially if I go off, or just about.
He's got school tomorrow. It does happen most weeks. You've had loads of months of imagine the schoolwork hasn't been as great through lockdown for the most part of it. Oh, go on.
Yeah, I'm so glad I haven't had to do school through this, because I suck at online classes. I cannot pay attention at all.
I didn't like school. I would be one of those kids that's like, they're not watching me anymore. Do I have to do this work?
Yeah.
But I suffered for it later on, because I think I am quite smart, and I did a degree later on when I was in my 20s. And it's like, actually, I find things fascinating now that they taught me in school, but I just didn't pay attention in school. It's a really, really bizarre backwards thing. When you get older, you really appreciate the education, but you only get one chance to do it when you're not interested.
Yeah.
So I should have started working or something at the age of 12, and then gone to school when I was 18.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, Melty. For most jobs, you're going to want to have some kind of education. So, yeah, I used to, when I was a little kid, I used to stand on the street corner and put my coat on backwards and put my hood up and refuse to go to school. Like, I hated going. Feel sorry for my mum. She had to deal with me as a rebellious kid.
Is it 318s make 52, isn't it? No.
No. 118 and
317s?
217s.
Oh, okay. What I might do is I might pit the first, see if I can, if he doesn't pit, try and undercut him. See if I can just catch up and put him under a bit of pressure.
Yeah.
Maybe even go for a slightly shorter middle stint, but just try and underfuel and get out in front of him, mess about.
I'm like, my strategy is, right, I can do 17 and 17 and 18, yep, that's it, I'm set.
Yeah. Oh, so annoying losing out of time. Definitely could have had a bit more fun with him.
Yeah. think he popped into my stream at one last week before I started the race. Should see if I can find him and send him a message. See if he'll read it in the break and be like, do you fancy slowing down? Just give him Russell will challenge you.
No, just say, I think someone's at your door, mate.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was awful. Just had a massive wheel spin out last corner.
What? That wasn't a massive wheel spin. You just kind of drifted a little bit.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be drifting at all.
That's where I'm going wrong.
Or at least I can't see the guy that's going to be judging my style points, so I'm not going to go for it yet. He must have the BMW must be crap through the first sector. I'm like crapping all over his time. I'm like 3 tenths quicker in the first sector.
Yeah. I've noticed that you're purple every year, but then I find that on some tracks that I can get purple in like the first sector, but then it never stays, and you're like, obviously they were side by side or something in the first sector, but still quick, and then they just floored it.
Oh my god. Just not like stopping.
I don't know if we're allowed to reply to that comment. It says no commentary. Should wait for you to get round to the start finish straight before I start trying to make you look elsewhere. Such an underrated channel. Thanks.
Thanks.
On behalf of ruzzwald.
Yeah, thanks. Very true. Hi Al. Right. Yeah, so I'll do 2 more laps.
Doesn't the feet? Yes, the steering wheel does, but I think you can change the steering wheel if I'm right. Just comment on the static paddles on your T500.
Yeah, I think there is a mod, but
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you do it, and I think it's not quite as simple as just swapping rims though either. I think, or you have to have like a special rim.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember. Thanks, Dotator. Thanks, Chris. That's much appreciated.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I hate saying it on my channel. That's why I'm not very good at saying it here.
Oh god. Yeah, nah, that's fine. I barely say it at all.
Yeah.
I should do, but I just feel cringy.
I struggle lots with it. Like, if you're liking the content, then hit the like button and hit the subscribe button so you're notified of any further thing. It's like, surely people know what to do on YouTube by now.
Actually, I just realised the only problem I've got is that where I'll come out, I reckon I'll come out right in the thick of it up there, in that pack of cars, because it's probably a 20-something second stop, at least.
Yeah. Depends on how many might jump into the pits to try and undercut and get away from all that traffic.
Hopefully. Whatever it is, I'll do the opposite to whatever thingy does.
Yeah, the top 8 haven't pitted because we can see them all still. So.
I don't think anyone was on soft as far as I remember, so they should all do at least a 30-18.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there you go, Dimitri. I can't remember. I need to scroll up through the chat. Dimitar, thank you. I was just scrolling up to try and find CNF.
Yeah.
CNF said you can just get the T300 rim and then you can just swap it out.
Oh, that's right then.
So and then that's got the paddles on it. Yeah.
Softs.
That's how ill I am. Al, you can't recognise my voice off the bat.
Right, and then we're going to go for so we need a 17 and a 17 to finish, but I might maybe go 16 just to try and throw something up.
Yeah.
Depending on how long it takes to fuel up. If it's not much difference, I'll just go to 17. See how many laps it says.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? There's a load of people that haven't pitted there, but I kind of think surely it's quicker on softs than mediums.
go for 17, right.
Well, there you go.
Okay, we've got clear a track. That's alright. So we see it, that's how long the pit lane stop is. Look, we're all the way at the back of that pack, even more so.
Wow. Well,
So,
there you go. At least you're not out in traffic.
So yeah, look, so we were 3 seconds behind, and now we're 41. That's how long the pit lane is. It's ridiculous.
Gosh.
This is why it was such a pain in that MRL race to try and get the time back, because I did an extra stop, so I had to get all that time back. That's why it was qualifying laps.
What's that? 38 seconds. Gosh.
Yeah.
Just like putting people off Al so they can't follow me around and recognise me.
Right, we'll
But yes,
push on.
it is me, Al. Stay long enough, you'll hear a bad joke and know that it's me.
Yeah, but I do bad jokes as well, so that might not be the...
Man, come for the racing, stay for the jokes.
I make lots of bad jokes.
Look at that.
Oh, he's not pitted yet. Okay, that's interesting.
New name, new voice. Yes. Oh yeah, he stayed out again.
Although I haven't really caught him in this lap, so it shows he's still got good pace. Right, so 41.2 is the gap. Let's see if we can just at least gain, like, I don't know, 7 tenths or something.
Yeah. Oh, right, so out of the last corner you nailed it.
Oh, that was a pretty crap corner. Half a second up though through the first sector. Let's see how bad the Viper handles for the rest of it.
How much fuel did you put in?
It said 17 laps on the thing. So
Okay, yeah.
roughly about that. Obviously that's with... That'll be calculated with fuel saving, so it's not quite right, but
Yeah.
it'll do. He still hasn't come in, so we're definitely going to be in the front of him.
Yeah, you've taken... Yeah, you are taking time off him. It's going to depend on how much he's fuel saved.
Yeah. I'm going to try and fuel save a bit now.
I can't imagine that you can, maybe you can, but I can't imagine that you can fuel save to do a one stop. That would be crazy. You'd need 26 laps.
It's possible, I think. You'd have to run very slow though.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have thought in an M6 you'd do, and I wouldn't have thought everyone in here was doing a one stop, but...
No, I don't think anyone else. I think everyone else is just trying to make the mediums last, so that they don't have to run as long on softs. But I mean, I did 17 laps on the softs and thought I was still lapping in the 120, low 122s or something.
Okay.
And that's at my pace, so I'd expect you to be in like the 115s or something on soft.
Yeah, I'll cut some more corners.
Yeah. Get a bit of slipstream here, except he's probably going to go to the
No, he's staying out, so we might get it.
That's right, yeah, it's going to be very weird, like hearing the commentary where I'm commenting 8 seconds after it's happened.
Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, this guy's lagging. Come on, buddy. Oh, that lost me so much time.
Yeah, this is... Oh, there you go, he's left your room, but then it was too late.
Because he lagged and I hit him when I... oh, God's sake.
That's alright. Oh well, we've got it on YouTube, but also just save your replay at the end of the race.
No, it wasn't his fault. I just it would been easier for him to let me through, but when he did let me through, I then just rammed into the back of him.
Yes. No, I meant just in case they do any, because they might report.
Oh,
if they feel that they've been hard done by, you're allowed to put your.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Your stuff in. So, although we've got it on YouTube, so.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, the dual commentary works quite well actually, Chris. If you can hold a conversation whilst driving, it just adds an extra dimension in, but it does mean that someone's able to comment and catch the comments a bit easier.
He might be doing a one-stop, you know.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm surprised he's going this far.
Well,
I mean, the Viper's not very. Yeah, the Viper's not very good on fuel, so I would not have been able to make that with her unless I crawled round.
No, yes, I found that I was doing about 18 laps on the fuel. So I was like, to go 26, man, that's going to be impressive. Anyone want to speak? What is that? Is that on a Friday, Al? We can do that. I should rent myself out in exchange for publicising my channel streams.
Yeah.
You can just jump, like, I've connected to it on my phone, so I'll be making a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Shame I can't come and deliver one.
Yeah, that'd be handy. Refreshments.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely doing a one-stop, so I'm stuffed. Because there's no way I'll be able to. I just can't imagine they're going to get to 24 and go, nah, I won't do 26. They must have been trying to do that. Well, he had good pace though for that though. I don't know. I'm the only one that's pitted as well, no? Or like maybe a couple of us.
No, I think the ones behind you must have pitted, I think.
Well, I know the guy directly behind hasn't, because he was the guy that I came up behind. But certainly maybe 5 of them.
Yeah. I could still host Friday lobbies, Al, and just be your pit engineer, and I'll just screen share your race onto my channel. We'll get extra views in that way. So I'll stream Friday as a pit engineer today, and stream your race on my channel. And then just go into the lobbies after, because once we've all watched you do the racing, it'll be like when Kirith used to do SSBB, and we all jumped in his lobbies afterwards because you'd watched him racing. You're like, oh, I want to jump in now.
Oh, we're going to be stuffed. Do you want to go?
Not at all, Al. I want them to go up. That's why I thought if I show your race, it'll be better than my. It'll be better than my race, where the question is, will he make it round without spinning out?
Oh, okay, it looks like we lost Andy. So, oh, is he back?
Oh.
It said you disappeared then.
Oh, I see. Right, I've just saw the notification come in. I just turned the volume up because I was like, Ruz? Oh no, ruzzwald's gone.
Yeah, it just came up.
Which was highly amusing because I had just said, oh, I'm talking more than ruzzwald on his channel, and then it just cut me off.
Yeah, you can't be having that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely doing the old one-stop. Fair play to them then.
Yeah.
We'll see how many we can pick off, but I don't. If I'd known that from the start, I would have definitely pushed a lot harder.
Yeah. Well, they're all going to pit this lap, I would have thought.
Yeah, so we've then got to make... Well, so like, the guys just in front here we should be able to beat.
Yeah.
So
you should get 5th without a problem.
is it 5th or 4th? How many's up there?
7, 6.
There's a couple up there.
Oh, is there a couple up there? So yeah, so you should be able to... Oh
It's,
yeah.
it's a decent pack. I think it's just the top 2 that are away. And then...
Yeah.
So we could still get a podium. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh, right. My laps remaining said 0.0 then. It freaked me out, but it was the 1 had disappeared from the 10.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
That made me jump. I thought, Jesus, I didn't realise I was that bad on fuel. Yeah. There's, well, a few of them going in. Yeah, so we should be able to get these guys, and then anyone within range now is doable. So yeah, hopefully this guy in front, our nemesis from the start, I think, if that's him.
Oh, is it? No, it's not. It's a different racer. It was Miguel.
Oh, was it?
At the start.
Oh, okay. I just saw the 1. I assume it's a 1. It was a 1, wasn't it? The other bloke.
Yes. Yeah. He's a 1. Yeah, he's a 1 driver. But was that guy. We can go for that, Al. We can try that. I'm up for trying new things. So does it start on Friday? We can have a bit of Al Magic on the RA Magic channel. See how the screen sharing goes for us. So that's 27, so you want to be coming in at 34, but I guess you just go as long as you
Oh,
can
for
on that
God's
fuel.
sake. Can he not see me? He must not be able to see me, surely. Do you see that?
Yeah, I saw him come across and just like take you out.
Because he knew that I had the run on him.
I guess he gets a defensive move, doesn't he? Sort of that whole age-old question: what counts side by side?
But why would you take me to the right? Just if he stays left, he's defended it. Putting me off the circuit just means you're taking me out.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to come in. That's why I waited to go to the right-hand side. But then he went the opposite direction.
Yeah. I wouldn't be commentating then, though, Al. That would be I'd be engineering. It'd be completely different curse that would strike you with that. Not the commentator's curse. It'd be engineer's curse.
There we are. He's finally coming in. 1%. He's done 28 laps. Fair play.
Wow. That is immense fuel saving.
I reckon at a push I could get this to maybe 24. I don't know I could do the full 26. The Viper's crap for fuel saving.
Yeah.
And I don't have enough thumbs to adjust the fuel maps. Because my thumbs don't reach.
Really?
No, because it's a really big wheel. I don't know if you've seen the T500, but it's the biggest wheel I think they do. It's a proper big size wheel. It's bigger than the like T300s and things.
So is that the official GT Sport one with the 4 dials on it?
No, this one's the.
Oh, no, it's the TGT, isn't it?
Yeah, this is
TGT.
This one was out well before GT Sport. This was PS3. This came out. This was.
Gosh, wow.
This wheel's 10 years old, I think. 2010, I think it came out.
They don't make them like they used to.
No. To be fair, this is really high quality because you've got metal everywhere and all sorts. So it was pretty high quality for the time. For like below Fanatec, but high quality, if that makes sense.
Yes, yeah. Christian Tridal says, amazing racing, mate, keep it up. I've got a new plan, Ruzzwald. If you just make these 8 laps of fuel last for like 13 laps, no, 23 laps, you'll win.
That's a good shout.
Yeah, if you just magically make the fuel last 4 times as long as it can, and then also make your tyres last for about twice as long as they can.
Well, to be fair, I think tyres will be alright, but yeah, fuel might be a push. But I mean, it'll be, I mean, you know, if you believe.
That 7-lap counter is just a rough estimate, isn't it? They do miss off about 20 odd laps on that, I think.
Yeah, no, I think you're right there, actually. I've had it off about 20 laps. I mean, back there it said we had 0% fuel, so it must be off.
That is true. The dial must be broken. Am I gonna looking at this result, Al? I might have to be ill next week and just be like, oh, ruzzwald, step it. The thing that I've not understood about it, Al, is, and this is something that I've thought, is for this exact reason. So ruzzwald is currently in first place in a division I would be lucky to be top 10 in, just because of the competition level is so high here. Although I can see JP in 7th, and normally I've got a pretty similar pace to him, so maybe 7th would be my top. Whereas the points this week from ruzzwald will count for me, which I feel is just, it's not really fair. But if people are going to use the system, then this will keep me in Division 1 for the rest of the season, I think. Which, because Division 2 is quite well, there's probably about 3 or 4 drivers in Division 2 still that are Division 1 pace that have just started late. So it's, yeah, the ridiculousness that I could end up with far more points than I should ever really have. Tell him to drop back to 5th. No. If I'm going to abuse the system, I may as well may as well milk it for all it's worth. And to be honest, I am engineering for him. I'm keeping him entertained.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, whether you'd call this entertainment is another question, but I'm here. This
is prime time Sunday night entertainment. It's either Top Gear or it's streams with us, and Top Gear's finished. So what are you gonna do?
That's it. It's the Ruz and Andy show. Welcome.
Yeah, indeed.
This is ruzzwald magic. And looking at those consistent lap times. I believe it is magic. Oh, there you go. BSR Robert has taken a second off you. Oh, in 3 laps. So he's not. I guess he's got to make his tyres last now, though.
Yeah, and he's still got a fuel save.
Yes.
But it does mean that if there's a point fast lap, I should be able to get it for you. Although 20.5 is pushing it. Jesus Christ. For fuel saving, that's pretty quick.
Oh, he's right. He's just set that lap. He's now pushing. How can he be pushing with fuel saving? What?
That BMW must have some tricks, because to run that pace with fuel save, like, there must be a lot of ways to sort of get around that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you'd see a Viper even have a sniff at doing that.
No, unless he must. Sorry, stutter there. You could drop your fuel map maybe, and I guess if you've got the pace, it will let you push without letting you over. You don't need to worry about fuel saving, but it must still make you slower.
Well, what you can do is in traction, or like for example down this hill, like you can go in whatever gear you like, because it's downhill, it carries your speed a bit quicker, so you can get away with short shifting because you're accelerating at a similar rate anyway. Yeah. So you don't lose as much as if, let's say, you short shifted somewhere else.
Yeah.
And like you could probably then chuck a fuel map in the whole corkscrew section, and then this sort of first sector as well, maybe just to sort of help traction and stuff. But I mean, if I had lots of thumbs and a dial, I'd try it, but I only have a D-pad, and the D-pad's about an inch too far away without me getting cramp in my thumb.
No, yeah. I've got the Fanatec wheel, and there's not enough buttons on it. You need the F1 like rim from Fanatec, but that doesn't plug into everything on GT Sport.
Yeah, it's a bit dodgy.
So you can't even use the dials, which is a shame because there's enough options that you want to use during the race.
Yeah, I can imagine. Right, so fuel wise, so 34, so we're going to run out at 37. Is that right?
That's fine.
So then we need 15?
Yes.
So I've actually managed to fuel save some more in this somehow.
So yeah, I was going to say you put 17 in, but I think you've done extra there. Al doesn't like the current crop of Top Gear presenters, so we've not watched it since Clarkson Hammond and May moved to Amazon.
To be fair, the later ones have been better. The first series was rubbish, but like the Flintoff, Harris, and what's his name, Paddy McGuinness, they're quite good fun. It's quite good to watch them, but the first series where they put like 7 people out and it was rubbish. But I do have a bit of a giggle with Top Gear now. It's quite good fun.
Team Viper, rough last race in the Club 100. When is the next season from Michael John?
The next season is probably going to be in a month or something. But we're trying to fight people off from trying to do testing of stuff, because some people, Nathan, are really keen to try every single combo to try and gain an advantage, I think.
Oh, I see.
So like we're all discussing how to make the league better with the guy who organises it, and we're all really keen to help. So like every time there's a lobby now, instead of just having fun, they're like, oh, let's try this combo, this could be good for our leagues. Like, I'd rather just let the organiser do it, you know, and just like, I don't mind putting in suggestions, but I don't think we should be testing them, because then it's sort of like you turn up at round 1 and everyone's done 1500 laps with the same thing already. It's just it's driving me up the wall every time we do something. It's just like, oh, can we not just have a bit of fun?
We've got a group of great racers here, let's just do something different.
It's just it's a bit much, and like and they're trying all these settings and stuff. It's like, oh, just we'll put in some suggestions, but let someone else do the testing, because it's not fair to have, especially if you're like the top driver or something, to be doing all the testing. It doesn't really make sense. It's just
no, not all. The one that could actually cope with the, like, playing it by the fly and seeing it and going, oh I'll just adjust and work this out. It's like,
exactly. But the bad race in the I don't know if you've watched that one, Andy, but I had Nathan gave us a bit of a shove and took us off. So he then, I think he won the championship at that point because of the way he took me off, because it lost me enough positions to then be far enough away that in the second race, even though I won it, he didn't have to be anywhere close to sort of do anything about it.
Because he switched the Alpha, didn't he? And then had a nightmare for that last race. That race, when you see that, Michael, you'll quite enjoy that, because that was hilarious for me. VSR Robert is chasing you down. He's now 3.4 seconds off you.
Yeah, he's quick, isn't he?
That is true alien, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a pretty quick guy.
Considering that we think that he's fuel saving to last to lap 52.
Yeah, it was. I was fuming at the time. Like, I was proper all over, like, because I said, if you watch that, Andy, you'll see what I mean. It's just not really, for someone like Nathan, it's not really that fair. But it was annoying. I didn't even realise that he'd done anything with the championship after, because if I'd known that, I might have tried to play a bit more fun and like completely balked him at the next race, because he was behind me in second, but like he was quite far behind me. But I just sort of went to win it. I didn't really think about where everyone else was. No,
and I think you've got to maintain the sport in the game.
Yeah.
Like if you let the they've had a nightmare, haven't they?
Yeah.
If you start retaliating in racing, then you just it's not good for people to watch and see that's how they should behave. It's something that really gets me about these top streamers when they're racing at A+ level, and you see various moves and you're like, guys are watching this and learning from you guys. Yeah.
I mean, the worst part is that because we put the other guy's pitted. Oh, we're going to be second then. We might be second here. So what was it? Oh, dual shot battery low. The worst part is that was deemed legal, and like no one else thought it was a legal move. Like, everyone in our group didn't think it was a legal move.
Yeah.
So it was
Is
sort
your
of
headset
like,
plugged through your controller? Is that gonna? Are we gonna get cut off?
yes, it is. That's a good point. Do you reckon it will last to the end of the race? Well, it's going to have to now.
I don't. Yeah. If you disappear, that's fine. I'll keep chatting.
Yeah, that's good. Cheers.
And then at least there's something on the stream.
Yeah, we're going to be second, I think, because he's pitted. I don't know why he's pitted. Maybe he thought the softs weren't going to last long enough. But that's it.
Wow.
Right, now we just go for fastest lap.
Yeah,
so
Group 3 cars are better than girls. It's Group 3 Viper.
I thought you just saying Group 3 cars are better than girls. Like, okay, all right. It's a statement. So,
don't know, they probably cost less overall.
Oh, that's true actually. I've definitely had more fun over the past few years with a Group 3 car than a girl. That's probably a bit more of a tone of my life than everything else.
Yeah. Welcome to lockdown.
Yeah, well, even before that it didn't make much difference. Right, yeah, so the Viper in the box, but wasn't sure it was, yeah, Group 3. It's funny actually, I used to do daily races a lot, and I'd jump into a daily race, just jump in whatever car and just start driving, and I wouldn't even realise that it was Group 3 or Group 4 until I was like half around the lap. The guy's a bit slow, isn't it? Oh, I'm in Group 4. Or like, I'd have no clue and just completely miss the fact that I'm in like a completely different class to what I thought I was in. So like, especially the Viper, because the Viper looks really similar. So like on the menu it looks similar, and like in game it looks similar. It's only like when I then get to a corner, like I'd either completely overshoot or just go too slow through it, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah. And that's the ridiculousness though, that you can jump in any car and you're still making it around the track. I can't do, if I had this race now and someone said, would you like to practice in a different category car at this track, I'd be like, no, I can't do it, because my brain can't switch. Like, the braking points just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, it can be pretty messy, especially when, say, you've got a car with a really weird handling technique or something.
Yeah. Always impressed by you guys that can just like go, oh, we'll just do this or try this.
Because the thing is as well is that most like the braking points and stuff are always very similar. Like even if you go from like a different car class, you sometimes find that you're braking at the same point, because even though you're not going as fast, the brakes aren't as good and things like that. And it's quite funny that I tend to sort of look at the same things every time I go around the corner and go, oh, okay, yeah, I still made it.
Yeah, it's just, I mean...
Right, let's go for a fast lap, see what happens.
Alright, no talking, you can just concentrate, I'll cover everything.
Okay.
Mainly because I just don't want you to fail on the lap.
I mean, I don't know if I'll do a 20.5, because that's quick. But we know I'm going to be about... Oh, actually no, I'm not going to be half a second up this lap. Alright, I'm going to cool down, go again. That's awful. Yeah. I should be at least purple, we know that.
Yeah. Although he's done. Oh no, he's got his 120.5. He's not gone faster yet, and his tyres will go now. So
yeah.
And you've got a 10-second gap behind you, so actually it's not the end of the world. That is immense. JP's dropped off, having done his second pit, so I would be out of the top 8, I would imagine, because again, similar pace to JP. So this is going to bag me some crazy points. Right, I only like Group 4 and Toyota 86. Group 3 are too fast for me. See, I quite like the Group 3 over the Group 4s. But maybe that's just because I've raced them more. Maybe I've just got used to them. For me, the misshift timing is an issue on Group 3. It's just too fast. Yeah, but the Group 4 is perfect. Did we watch any F1 today? Macken? No, let's try not mixing Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen took first. He did indeed. We did what? Well, I listened to bits of it. Did you watch it? I think you said.
Yeah, I watched it. I was enjoying all the carnage.
Yeah. Oh, you're racing now. You're 8 seconds ahead of me. So carry on. Head now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Listen to the engineer. Imola. Imola. Yeah. It was. It's that mix, isn't it? Cars better than girls, because you kind of watch it and it makes it more entertaining to watch because there's more going on, but at the same time it was a bit crazy and you're watching it, and if it gets too dangerous I don't think it's good to have entertainment at the cost of potential lives. But it was, yeah, definitely mayhem for some of it. Impressive driving by all, to be honest. Like Verstappen to keep first and to control the race for that time. For Norris to be able to climb back up, and then for Hamilton as well to jump back up. Very, very impressive driving. So I imagine they handle something similar to Group 3 on the wet GT Sport. It's like driving on ice skates.
Oh,
yeah,
you
good.
bastard. Alright, come on.
Oh.
He's still going faster, he's improved, I think.
Yeah, he has as well. He must be going for another pit stop.
If he is, then it's close, because say it's like 30 seconds or whatever.
Yeah, but that's why I think he's pushing now so that he can pit again, or
maybe he wants to do a fastest lap.
Yeah.
But he's already got it, and he doesn't know that I'm trying. Yeah. Oh god, that was close.
No, because you're gaining a little bit, but then he's pulling away. He's got like maybe because he did 28. But his soft tyres are going to be really, like, kind of shot by the end of it if he's pushing. Although we are forgetting the fact that he is a true alien, so he's maybe got absolutely perfect tyres. 20 laps in.
Probably does. Okay, I'm going to really struggle with that.
So excited to see what Norris can do over the next few years. Yes, he's a nice lad. I quite enjoy his chats. From what I've seen on interviews, I don't talk to him personally. I am not Super GT.
Are we good for fuel? Is that right? 11.3? Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. 11 laps left now. Yeah, so you can burn a little bit of extra fuel.
So what does it need to be when I cross the line next? 11 or 10? No, 10. I need minimum 10, don't I?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
10 laps when you cross with 43.
I think I'll burn some more fuel and then see if I can do another fast lap at the end.
Yeah.
The guy behind's not done anything, so although we have been pushing a bit, so sort of.
I think he's just matched your pace, but he did pit later than you, didn't he? Or did he pit at the same time as you?
No, he was in the box at the same time.
Yeah, so his tyres will be the same age, so a bit of tyre saving. If you ask me, Norris is a tiny bit overrated. I don't see him on level with Verstappen, but I think George will get to see this seat and own it. Yeah, it's an interesting one with all the different cars, isn't it? Because it becomes so hard to judge a driver on ability, because if the car, like you find in GT Sport, if you have a car that gives you confidence that you know what you're doing with, you can race it a lot harder than other cars. And you can find that pace. But he did, from what I heard, I was only listening to the race, from what I heard, Norris did some really good moves through the race.
Yeah, to be fair, he was really, and at Imola especially, for some reason this weekend he was really, really fast, because of course he could have been front 2 rows. I mean, he was only like half a tenth off pole if his lap got counted. So, and you don't often see that. And I mean, he completely stomped all over Ricciardo the whole weekend, who's meant to be pretty good. Yeah. So it sort of shows he's not exactly slow.
Yeah.
And to say for his junior career, he's been pretty good.
Yeah.
He pretty much won everything.
I think I'd agree that, like, I don't think he's going to be like the next Lewis Hamilton.
No.
But CNF caught you with the M6 there next. He's in the M6 at the front. Or at least that's what his registered car is. I'm assuming that he's in the M6. The guy behind, Renault EM. Oh, he must have subbed in for somebody, because he's not on my list.
It's slow, but it handles well. Because it gaps me for all the corners, but I get it on the straights by the looks of it.
Right, yeah.
Because that's why I think I get that first sector, because it's the run down. It's the 2 acceleration zones from turn 2 and down the front straight, I think.
Yeah.
And then through here it's just flying through the middle sectors.
Oh, right. Renato EM is a sub for UFT Tony. And UFT Tony is driving the Ferrari, the 458 Italia.
Yeah, I don't envy him. I can see why he would have pitted, because if it's for tyres, I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
I bet I wouldn't be surprised if he does do a splash and dash.
Who's that, Robert?
Robert, yeah. Just to really like rub the floor with it.
Just to be like, I did a one stop, but it's actually potentially he's so far ahead that if he doesn't do the extra pit stop, some people may not even get to finish their race.
Well, if it's on a 30-second timer, none of us will.
No, yeah. Okay. They will. No, they'll be on maximum time.
Yeah.
So I think you get 180 seconds. Car says the M6 is slow. Yeah, not when VSR Robert is driving it.
It's not an easy car to drive though. Because I remember doing that. Your league is just, or that league for Asylum's pretty dodge.
Yeah. Okay, it's not dodge, it's BMW.
See that bad joke put me off there. Have a look.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Nearly died.
Oh.
Nearly died cringing there.
Cringing. Hey, I told you. Give it time. We'll see.
To be fair, that's definitely my level of joke. So I'm all for it.
There you go. That's how you can. Yeah, that's how we judge the level of jokes. You can make somebody cringe enough to come off. You're hitting the mark.
It's good, but it's tricky. So like, it's high RPMs out. It's a bit leery. So like for trying to sort of progressively put on the power, it's not as easy because it either has no power or all the power. It's a bit tricky like that.
We can spend some time in the lobbies for you, Al, to have a look and see if there's techniques that you can use to help stable it out for your driving.
It's a fine balance of steering and right foot.
Not steering with your right foot.
Oh, that was a proper watch that corner. I don't think that one was related to the joke, but it might have been.
No, I think that happened at the time. Oh, that happened at the time of the joke.
I'm definitely just cruising this one home. I'm not driving very well at all. Just getting it home.
Let me jump back to those comments that we just missed. Drive specific cars on Gran Turismo always. Yeah, I like suffer on the same driving trips. Car doesn't behave that specific way, I just suck. Yeah, so and it's one way to get faster is to be in the same car. Like look at Ruzzwald. If you put him in any other car, he can't beat B racer drivers. But put him in a Dodge and he's as good as the top A+. No, I'm joking there.
I mean, to be fair, some days it's awful.
But I think it's in that sense, isn't it, that I said, oh, there's a race in the Viper, and you've come in and done 3 laps and gone, yeah, I can do this, because you know the car so well. It doesn't take you like a fraction of time to get very quick here.
Yeah, I was more worried about the circuit, to be honest.
Yes.
And I mean, to be fair, this is probably limit. If you'd said Bathurst, I think I'd gone, nah, you're right. But I can just about do this one.
I think yeah, we've already done the Bathurst circuit. I chose managed to get the wrong livery. The guys made me a sport livery and a league livery, and I managed to choose the wrong one twice in a row without realising.
Nice.
Yeah, and so my points got disqualified, I think, from the back airspace, which was a shame because I finished like 5th or 6th as well.
But you get disqualified for having the wrong colours.
No, for not following the rules. So they try and make it as close to real life as you can. So like all the tyres have to be centre lock nuts, so that when you go into the pit stop, it actually has some realism to it, rather than having that disconnect. And so they've got.
Oh, so they banned cars where you don't have that animation.
Yeah, so that the animation looks right, and then there's certain rules that they've tried to follow along with, like main Strand GTE classes races. So it's like, oh, you need to have this number plate on, and you've got to have the numbers here, and part of that's to help with replay watching. So when they're watching cars, they can see the numbers and who's involved.
Fair enough.
So there we go. So Oscar's just finished. He's won by 20 seconds, which, yeah, because Oscar should be up here in Division 1 really, but he started late, so he had to start from Division 3, and he's just coming up.
What was your finish time, Oscar? See how far away I am, 'cause I think I'll be behind you. If you know it.
That's I'm fine. So there's a lot of freedom with the designs cars, but there's a few rules, like the name boards have to be the official ones, and you have to have the number on the back of the car, and you have to have center lock nuts, and I think that's about it for the livery designs. Beyond that is totally up to you. So that it's not like they say you've got to have certain colours or certain shapes or anything like that. There is freedom in the design.
Right, engineer, got a job for you.
Yeah.
You got to work out at rough pace I'm doing now. Will I beat that time? 1:12:40.
Oh. 1 out of 12. Oh, we've got the time down in the bottom corner, haven't we? Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on then. I'm on it. I've got a spreadsheet somewhere that would probably work this out because of the fuel saving stuff.
Yeah, that's true actually.
For ACC. So what's that? 60, 70, 81.1 seconds. We're about to do.
About to have 3 laps left.
Times that by 3. Divide that by. Oh no, you can't divide that by 60. That's not right. No, you can divide it by 60, and it's 4. No, you can't, can it? Yes, 4 minutes. Oh, of course, yeah, it's going to be. Oh, easy maths, isn't it? 3 lots of 120, 4 minutes. I should have got that without even looking at my phone. 4 minutes. You're on 1:08. It's going to be very close.
I think you might just have me winning. Oh no, I might have him. I think.
No, I think you've just got in by about 30 seconds maybe.
That sounds good to me.
I think you'll hit the low 1:12s.
Oh, don't worry, my soft stint's been very inconsistent. I've been chatting and Andy's been putting me off.
Yeah, I should have done harder at that. That could have been for a far more entertaining stream if it's like, I'm going to try and make my jokes worse and worse, or more cringeworthy, and see how much we can...
Well, yeah, if it took me off, then I could have a clip from my YouTube channel where it goes, don't listen to jokes while driving, just see like barrel roll off the screen when you tell me a pathetic pun.
I'd have to clip that and put it on my channel.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, see if I can join you at the 1,000 subs. If you're enjoying the content, then do like and subscribe. Just to do that, because I can say that because it's not my channel.
Oscar, did you do a 1 stop or did you do a 2? I did 20 on the mids, 1. Yeah, okay, you did 2 stop. The guy in front's done a 1 stop. So.
Yeah.
And he could do a 2 stop and still beat us, to be fair, but.
Yes.
I would try a lot more if he was.
He would still come out ahead.
It might have been quite close there if I'd known that he was doing the 1 stop, because I'd say I'd stopped pushing, because I was sort of sitting behind him, sort of waiting. Yeah. Whereas what I should have done is try and go blast past them all and see if I can just pull away, or draw him into a mistake.
Yeah, that is. I mean, Amazing. Amazing on both your parts. I need to learn, have some of the Ruzzwald magic. Like,
well, is there anything you've seen me do here that helps or doesn't help, or anything you want to ask?
I don't think I've been concentrating enough to, like, I've kind of been blasé, just watching it and chatting and reading the chat to keep, make sure people are there. Hey Anthony, welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's Chris saying another 250 views for the joke that throws you off.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Car's better than girl saying, you want a joke, dream car or dream girl? Well, surely there's only the dream car is the
realistic option.
Yeah, it's the figment of your
and even that's pretty far off. I've got a dream bike, but I ain't got. There's no way I'm affording a dream car.
Oh, and for all those loopy fans, that is the end of the penultimate lap. Here we go, last lap. Second. That's immense. I'll say in car, yeah. Chris saying another 250,000 views for a joke that throws you off.
I'd take it.
I think it'd be too silly for it. It's because it wasn't really a massively silly video that got you all the views, was it? On that one?
It wasn't at all.
It's very weird. Very calm.
Yeah, I spoke to Steve a lot about it, because every time I had any sort of view increase, I was like, "Oh look, I've got the algorithm sorted, mate," and just like joking with him. And he said, and then when it really kicked off, he's like, "Bloody hell, yeah, it's really going. That's more than me." I was like, and he's trying to work out what it was, because I think he wants to do like shorts clips and stuff. Yeah. And he's trying to think like what things sort of really set it off, and he reckons it's to do with the title being called like simple trick or whatever. Because I guess that's quite a broad reference, so you could have a simple trick about like people do life hacks and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
So like maybe it comes under a very random thing.
Yes.
But most people said that they watched one GT Sport video and then suddenly they were getting recommended mine, so it's weird.
Algorithm wants you to make 40-second meme clips, so any 40-second meme clips would work. I can't believe it's second.
What, in this race?
Yeah, just the. So I've got that similar. Look at that. All those bottom laps guys have been lapped by Robert. Oh my word! So I'd have been lapped, no doubt. I've got a similar pace to JP, so hopefully I would have come around 10th or 11th. But Akai Suzu's very quick as well. Actually, JP's done well to beat them. Gosh, that is amazing. 100% title, says Chris, because he's obviously trying as well, and none of his videos have taken off just yet, so needs to work on the titles.
But like, I thought my brake failure video for Buckmore would have done something, because brake failure is quite an interesting one that I feel like people would want to watch, because everyone wants to see what happens when it goes wrong.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
And like that was my best video up until not that long ago, I think, or like best initial video. But I did share that everywhere, so I don't know if that was just purely I put it everywhere.
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Beyond once you've gone past your subscriber views, it's so hard to know where stuff's come from. Do just save the replay in case there's anything that we need to get off that.
I don't know if I'll have space.
Okay, no worries if you don't. It'll get saved and shared by the other guys. It's just if you have your. I mean,
as in, I might get like 10 seconds of it. I don't know, because I've had a few recently where they haven't saved fully. I need to delete loads of stuff, but I forget.
And this is a hugely long one. Okay, well, yeah, don't worry about it. I can't imagine there's anything in there that we really need to do anything for.
How big? Does anyone know how big the Viper engine is? 29 laps in engine mode 2. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Fair play.
Gosh. 29 laps engine mode 2, that's crazy, isn't it? Off there, can't see anything off there.
I think it's about 8 litres. I don't know what. It's probably like 8 litre engine, isn't it, in the Viper?
Yeah.
Something stupid.
Amazing. Oh well, thank you very much for filling in for me. I definitely have
No, I think you.
benefited from
No,
not
what do you mean? I
concentrating on the
didn't. I didn't do
screen.
anything. That was all you.
Oh,
You're.
that's true.
If you can
Yeah.
just like give me the account back now.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm done with the ruzzwald account now.
Yeah.
Ryan, so you can have it back.
Yeah. That's yeah.
I also
Thanks, mate.
I got you a few extra views as well on one of the videos whilst I had the account this last week.
Oh, that's good of you. That's good of you.
Yeah. You might
M6
have
not typically good
noticed.
on fuel. You are a
Yeah,
nutter then.
please.
He's American. I don't know you'd get sarcasm. I don't want to say something because
Yeah,
they don't
okay.
quite get British humour, do they?
Yeah. It depends on how much he chats through his team to British folks, doesn't it?
Yeah, M6 not typically.
Oh, Blue Racer, the true racer, coming out with the excuses. I was looking good for third again, but got pushed last corner or punted last corner, lap one. That's which is true. You know, a punt here with various competition.
Hang on. I was off.
Just don't cause what you're doing.
So that got pushed.
Oh no.
I was going to win that until I got the dirt at the start, and the dirty tyres just ruined my race. Absolutely ruined my race. I could not do anything after that.
It always makes me wonder, like, these top folks, and I wonder how serious it is and how frustrated they are by it. Because he could have been on. He's got some serious pace, so it wouldn't surprise me if he would have got third. Except because if you get punted off here, you hit the sand, and that's it. You know, you lose it.
Yeah, no, I just love that it's like lap one of a 52 lap race. It's like, yeah, I was on for third. It's like, how did you know that? You were in fifth or something when you did that. He was behind me, and I wasn't exactly up the front by that point.
Oh. There we go. What comments?
Oh yeah, turn one. Jesus, I forgot about that. Yeah, the guy slammed in, didn't he? Should we have a look?
Oh yeah.
It's, nice to meet you. I'm a beginner. Thanks for the clean race. Well done.
You've not done
it.
Maybe you won't get those. If you've sent all that, then maybe you won't get that invite that I was talking about into next season.
Right, let's go. Right, let's have a look. Leave room. I wish you could change that avatar thing, you know, on the top right. I wish I could change that to like a profile picture thing. Or can you?
Where's that, sorry?
So it's on the top right of the screen, so above the comments.
Oh, I see.
I feel like it's just a locked avatar. I don't think you can actually do anything with it. It has to be like a PlayStation avatar. Yeah, I forgot the lines, so this could be interesting. Because if I can change that, I'll put that as a proper picture, but I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I don't know what mine would have. I mean, I'm streaming off the PS5 now, and I don't tend to do this because when you get your Elgato going, you won't use that.
No.
Because you then need a second monitor so the chat's right next to, or use your iPad again, but try and get the chat right next to the screen.
I should be able to run the chat through the computer screen though, right?
Yes, yeah. It's just, when I was running it off my laptop, it was to the right hand side of me. So if I wanted to read the chat, I had to look quite a bit away from the screen.
I see.
To read the chat.
Right, obviously, because this replay is buggered, we're just gonna watch it as it is. There's no, I don't think can you even pause these without it going wrong? I know you can't skip, but.
Oh right, no, I think you can. Pause
no, you can pause it. Yeah, you just can't skip anywhere. I can change car. Yes.
Yeah.
Right, we'll try and work out who nailed the field.
Racing
Actually,
is
no.
simple.
Watch this.
If you
watch
lose,
this.
you have no excuse. You are just bad. It's why I like it. Pure skill, no luck.
Right.
No, but you can be hit into, which is it's your PS4 avatar up in that top right hand corner.
Yeah, that. Okay, I don't know. You can change it to something, can you? I feel like it's limited.
If you do it online. If you do it online, I think you can.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to your Sony account online.
Can you do it through the app?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe off your phone.
I mean, on the app, my picture's a picture of me, but I don't know where the avatar is.
There's two things on the account. You might have to do it online then.
Edit profile. That's what it does. Why is it I'm
Or
telling me
maybe it
sign in? I
doesn't.
was already here.
Maybe it doesn't work like that then. If it's not happening, maybe.
Right, everyone, I want to watch. This is how you don't do a start. Okay, so you see the fella on the left. If you can't go
no,
anywhere,
I don't
no,
think
it was him.
them.
I think it wasn't it. Because I think he gets blocked, and then he just turns right.
Where's Miguel? If you just jump through the cars, can you see one Miguel? I think it's the guy up there in the top left.
This guy. You think it was him?
Oh yes, because we're following you now. Yeah, it must be him. Yeah, you're right. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so look, your view's blocked here. You've got a car on your right hand side from the red car's view. Like, watch. Did you see that? Like, where is he going here? I'm on the white line.
Play the...
Like, okay, and then I'll just play it through now.
He is just panicked, hasn't he?
And then,
just
like,
panicked that...
where can I go now? And he's still got me on the dirt. Right, let's have a look now. So, I'm thinking it was like this guy, but we'll go. Right there, a bit wobbly. I want to catch it though. Oh, this guy's coming in hot. Right, there we go. So this guy's nailed him, and he's about to do the old Liuzzi into turn one. But also you have all these guys have all sent it as well, because I think this guy didn't break. Because he went into the side of me, so did the guy, both of these guys actually. So you've got, right, so this guy drifts in like this. As you can see, at this point you know he's fucked up. And then you've got, yeah, this guy, no, it's not him, is it? This guy? I know, it was just this guy that then T-boned the field, didn't he? Like, if you enter the corner like that, I'm going to say that you're not really optimising your line. Because you've not quite... It's not quite worked for you. If you've entered the corner with the rear of the car more than the front, then it tends to have not gone well. But
yeah, I was letting you do that because I obviously am watching 8 seconds late on YouTube. So.
Yeah. So and then we've got. So yeah, then that shuffles everyone out. See, like this guy is probably thinking to himself, "I was going to win that." And then I got shoved off by this accident.
Yeah, you were very close to getting sent out onto.
But I got a little bit because I got shoved to about here. But yeah, because I'm still drifting at this point.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, yeah. If anyone doesn't know, that's not how you enter turn one.
Yeah, that is not how you win the race at turn one. That's why I like 1 versus 1, avoiding the mess. Yeah, there's no mess because it's just one person takes out one other person.
Yeah, so look, here's him. Look, so he's up. He's at the moment, as you can see here, he's on for third.
Yeah, that's 6 above can be translated to third.
I just find it funny because it's just like I'd get it if he was like, I don't know, quite late in the race, and you're sitting there going, yeah, okay, he's probably doing quite well here, but. And it is his fault, wasn't it? It wasn't even... Or did he get hit, did he say?
Yeah, it's at the end of this lap.
We'll have a watch.
And he does normally do quite well. He's A+ and races with top level.
Oh yeah, no, I've definitely raced him before.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've definitely heard of him. Right, so
ultra block pass from Chris. Yes.
Yeah. Right, so I'm just going to follow this guy because he's behind him, but I'm pretty sure he does it on his own. But yeah, that might be wrong.
Oh, yes, because I remember you commenting that he's gone, look at that, you just ran straight over that curve, you're just fine.
Yeah, right, so this guy must ram him then.
Oh, he's hit the grass, so he's going to be slow.
Nah, yeah, he's hit the grass and this guy's giving him the punt.
The grass, the sand even.
Is he going to wait?
He's going to... Yeah, there you go, he tapped him.
I'm surprised he didn't wait, or is he waiting? No, he didn't wait. Wow.
No, he's just...
Yeah, he just carried on.
Well,
interesting.
and this is the worst thing for it now, is that, yes, a blue racer can report him for it and say, oh, he hit me off and didn't do anything. But the guy's going to lose maybe 1, maybe 2 places for it in the from the stewards. But blue racer's race is gone.
Yeah.
You know, it's early, but look, he's lost seconds off his time, which when you're trying to race at a top level.
Oh, look how early he's shifting.
Wow.
Yeah, no wonder he saves a lot of fuel.
Yeah. Fuel map 2, and just what an ability to be able to save, to race at that pace like that.
I'm just looking through the avatars now. You can't select your own by the looks of it, unless I'm missing something. It's just all like in-game things.
Maybe it has to be. His McLaren is like dancing like crazy anyway.
To be fair, I reckon I could have won this race if I had a blue car with a yellow stripe.
That is true. We did talk about this, guys, watching on the stream. We did talk about this before the stream when I said that that Ryan had to race in this livery, and we both agreed that I'd let him down by not realising about 7 weeks ago that I'd have Ruzzwald driving and that I should have requested the car with the stripe down it.
Because I reckon that saves on fuel as well.
Yes.
The stripe helps the aerodynamics, I think.
Yeah. It changes the weight of the car as well. It makes it lighter.
Yeah, you can see these lightweight stickers on it.
Yeah. It's like anti-gravity stickers that you can put on that make the car lighter. Oh, they've gone. Say that.
What's old JP doing? See, he's double pedalling again. Do you see that go down the corkscrew? And here.
I'm just watching it now. Oh yeah. Just where he's resting his foot on the...
Yeah, he's still doing it. He's doing it the whole time.
Yeah. You know, the worst thing about that is it means that JP is not at my level, which is what I've always thought. He's always been quicker. But he's slower because he's resting his foot on the brake.
To be fair though, I say when I was watching him, I'm surprised he drives so well when he does it so badly, because it's quite bad, his double pedalling.
Yeah.
Like it really does get quite bad.
Yes, absolutely. To Wango Bango, it's a go fast stripe, and yes, to Melty, good livery can add varying amounts of horsepower.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryan, go on.
No, it's not an issue of his brake pedal, Al. He was just resting on it, because when I told him stop doing it, he did. But
yes.
Because we were talking to him. This is what I was telling you about, Al. This is the guy that I was telling you about. He was resting his foot. But yeah,
playing with the G29. No, he's on a Fanatec wheel, and he's told us, because Ruzzwald or Ryan came and did a bit of training with him and commented on it, and he was like, oh yeah, I rest my foot on the brake pedal, but there's no dead zone to be set on the Fanatec standard brakes. Although I think you might be able to on the Lotus, I'm not sure. But anyway, he said as soon as he commented on it, he was able to stop it because he took his foot off the brake.
Yeah, and he does both though, because he's hanging on the throttle under braking, and then he's hanging on the brake on the acceleration.
Oh,
so
yes.
he's proper stuffing himself. He probably used about an extra gallon of petrol just doing that.
Yeah.
Because like, look, coming out of turn 2 there, he held the brake on while he's accelerating.
You can just see it where he's put his foot down and rested it, and obviously as it rests more, it.
Yeah.
How funny. Just imagine the pace this guy will have when he stops doing that.
It's funny though, because the people behind it thinking, why is he braking on a straight?
Yeah. Why is he braking at the corner exit?
Yeah, because I used to have this problem with my, I think when I used to have a G25, the pedals used to have a problem where they'd flick the brake lights on. So I'd have flickering brakes, but it was such a minute amount, it didn't actually affect my speed. But like the guys behind me were going, why are you like spam the brake? It's like,
yeah.
Oh, am I?
Brilliant. He must have a proper heavy left foot then. It may be the position of it.
He might use his clutch foot though. He might use clutch pedal, maybe. I don't know. Or the fan, are the fan set pedals quite heavy? I don't know.
So he's got. I think he's got the load cell pedal. No, he can't. He mustn't have all 3 pedals on, because otherwise you would rest on the clutch, wouldn't you? That's like a nice resting point, and then you just switch it across to the brake to actually brake.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's because it's his clutch foot, which you just mash the clutch, don't you? You don't really. You can just rest it. It normally has the bite point further down.
I think the Logitech problem used to be the pedals just got so filled with rubbish that just started like it's usually a good clean would sort them out.
Yeah.
But there was a point where it completely failed, and the Logitech has like a plastic chip in it, which like can snap easily, and for some reason that like encoded the whole wheel. And I had a friend that like repaired them and stuff, and it's just like this little plastic disc, and you wouldn't even think anything of it, but apparently it like encodes the whole wheel. It's really weird. But it's a proper cheap bit of part, so if it goes wrong, it's like the hardest thing to get, and it's like a bit of nothing. You just think, what? Why have they made this? Because they could just make it out of metal for a penny and it'll be fine, but no, they make it out of plastic.
Yeah, the G20. Yeah, that it happened on my first wheel. And it's weird because it's a known fault, but they don't make it very easy to clean.
Is the G?
Normally
Is the
spray some contact cleaner down the accelerator pedal?
Yeah, that's usually the one, isn't it? Is the G29 more of an entry level than the G27, G25? I always felt like they were the better wheels from Logitech. Because G27 and G25 you were starting to actually do half decent things with. But then I felt like the G29 was a bit of a step back. But maybe it's the other way around.
I don't remember those older ones.
Yeah, because I went through a G25, then a G27. I went through 2 G27s, and then finally a Thrustmaster. Look, well, I've just thank God that it works on PS4, because otherwise I would have had to change.
Yeah. My friend has a G29. His wire broke on the pedal. Oh, I never had. Yeah. He needed to like send it back to an electrician to wire the wire back.
I can't remember if I missed the bit where that guy cut me out. Go on.
Oh. I don't remember it like having a bad build quality. Like I don't think I quite enjoy moving wheels around that are like all plugged in. Like I disconnect all the wires from my steering wheel when I'm moving it around.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds like a rough deal. It sounds like he needs to send his wheel back to the manufacturers.
Oh, what's this? He needs his wire broke on the pedal.
Yeah, like his wire broke on the pedal, which makes me think that it's
snagged.
Yeah.
It's what I'd guess.
But it's hard to know.
If it's got enough heat to melt a wire in the pedal box, that's quite impressive because the pedal shouldn't get hot.
Yeah.
The pedals are just a switch. It's not like an actual motor or anything. It's just a spring and a switch. It's not like a where you've got the wheelbase where it's got a motor going on.
Yeah, it's an expensive thing to get into Wango Bango. It's definitely the cheaper option to get.
Wire broke from too much moving. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, so probably snagged something though. He'll probably snag something.
Yeah, I feel like because I used to
like solder it, heat it, solder it maybe, or like shrink wrap it.
The heat's connected back. Yeah. sounds like a re-solder job, like a full-on job. But I remember having mine. I used to put
Solder,
mine on my
maybe?
desk
It might
and
be
make
solder. Are
them
you talking about hot
for me.
metal, or are you talking about like wiring wrapped in plastic? Or our cars? Thanks. Whichever one it was, that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, soldering, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope I never move my wheels once it's done. It's on a rig and that's it, it's not moving. If I have to move it, I'm stuffed.
It's just like Wanga Wanga was saying about like it is expensive to get into for a hobby, for something that you're only going to do. Well, it depends on how much you're going to do and spend, how much time you're going to spend on it, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you think about, for example, like I've had this wheel for GT5 probably going on to GT6, but like if we just took this game alone for how much I've used the wheel and go to like, this is going to be really embarrassing probably, so 1,000 hours of playtime. You know, I've got my worth out of it, and I've done 82,000 miles.
Where's mine? I've got a second account that I ended up spending quite a bit of time on, which, you know, I'd have to add both of those up.
I've got that's not even including my other account. I've got an alternate account.
I've only got 494 hours on my main account, and that's been sat on whilst we've just done this stream.
Yeah.
So there are times where you leave it on, and you don't do anything for a couple of hours. So you know, we can probably knock about 6 hours off my time.
Yeah, that's true. It's annoying because I want to get these all complete, but there's these two at the bottom, and it's literally, have you ever liked something on this game? It's absolute pain to do it, to like anything.
Oh yes.
And it's such a slow thing.
Yeah.
You can only like 30 things at a time without having to like really dig and find things.
Yeah.
So I just do it every day, and it just takes forever. And their photos is not too bad, but these three here, no, it's just these two. Liking stuff is just horrible.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I did delivery one, I stopped. As soon as I got over, I thought, yep, done. Right, next one.
Done. I want to head for the platinum trophy hopefully before GT7 comes out, and just focus on trying to get.
It's annoying because actually my stats are quite out of date now because I haven't touched a sport mode race in probably months. But I finished on 1696, so that's a nice number.
Gosh, nice. I need to just jump into more races. I'm not quick enough to win races at my level though. Once I get up to like my level, I just fluctuate so much.
I really want to complete this game and get like the platinum trophy, but Jesus Christ, leveling up is so long. Like to get to level 50 is just
50.
Yeah.
What level?
I'm at 48 and I'm
41. I've got so long to go.
Yeah.
I need to just sit something. I need to do like the Route X track, don't I? And just sit the accelerator on and just let it drive around wall ride for the whole of Route X.
Yeah, because it's just oh yeah, because also you can go on the community page on GT Sport or something like that on the internet.
Yeah.
And you can like stuff, but it doesn't count for that stat.
Oh really?
So you have to do it on the game. Yeah. So you have to do this method of like. So if I like, because like if you like, let me just like a random thing. So you like it, and then it goes back to the top, and then it zooms down, or it should do. Yep, back to where you were, and then it's such a weird system.
Yeah.
It's just it takes so long to get through it all.
Yeah.
Just as soon as that stat's done, I'm gonna be so bloody happy.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
There you go, Wango. You've got a life. That's fine. He's only played 1 hour. That's cool.
Well, think about this game. This game's been out over 3 years now. So it's not. I mean, mine's not even that bad. Like that's sort of a consistent playing for that long time. There's people I know that've got much worse than that.
Yeah.
So, and that's where you start to question like their sanity.
You know, when lockdown started, or just before lockdown actually, the Christmas before lockdown, I started playing again. I've been not played for like a year and a half, and there was a bug where the daily race target didn't, the daily distance thing didn't work.
Yeah.
And you didn't get your prize car, and then they fixed it on an update like 4 months later, and I ended up getting like 50 or 60 of those cars, and you just had to sit and wait for each of the
That's great.
rotating like animations to go. It was like ridiculous. Absolutely, cars are better than girls. I'm in the same boat here. Lockdown's been wonderful for racing time. Need to book a trip to GYG karting as well. Just do that. That opens up at the end of the month for me.
He will have a lot, surely. He's a level 50. Let's see what his stats are like. Oh, he's got less hours than me. Oh, that's annoying. He must have a lot. He hasn't actually done that much spot. I guess that's his all account or something. Because he's one of the finalist guys. But I guess he just...
Oh, and I guess it depends on what you do for the experience.
Wait, there's a dirty David Perel in it. Is that actually David Perel? Does he have another account? That's quite funny.
No. Surely he's not called on Dirty David Perel.
Might have done, yeah. Oh, Wango Bango's following me. Who won a race? I don't, because I've just done 52 laps of Laguna.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there'll be plenty of lovely fellows out there.
Normally I would, my RA Magic, I would stream daily race practice for the next week on a Sunday evening after this race. However, I'm on a day off. Not done any sim racing today. But on that note, I am going to, I think I'm going to say good night to everyone. And
yeah, to be fair, I will too, because it's late. Send it off. Wait, how do you close these in like a normal way?
How do you close what?
Do you just stop broadcast and that's it? I'm going now, bye.
Yeah, that's right. If you...
Yeah. Yeah. If you're very lucky. If you're very lucky, and if you're very lucky, you'll have ads on it, but probably not yet. It's oh, and the broadcast is shutting down. Oh no! Oh bye.